Hey everyone, it's Adele and Abel from Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday on a Wednesday. So sorry we didn't post yesterday, but we were too tired from the wedding on Monday, so here we are today. Yay! But we have some fun things for you, continuing on with our holiday little mini projects for you this month, and we'll be back with our regular Technique Tuesday next week. So join us along with making some goodie bags.
All right, so today we are actually just taking a regular gift bag. This is a, oops, it has a stamp on the back. This is an unstamped gift bag that we just got. They're just paper, white paper bags. And Mom put a stamp on the back for us. Oh, look, there's nothing on this one. Okay, we'll use this one. And we just wanted to show you how you can actually make your own gift bags. We know that Christmas and Hanukkah are both over. And all of the holidays are over, but this is great if you have any New Year's gifts, anything like that, or birthday, anything, literally all occasions. You can make your own bags if you just get some white paper bags. And you can do this with stamps and a lot of other things, embossing. We were gonna emboss these, but we ended up not having time, which is totally fine, because, you know, nothing like procrastination for everything. Right, Mama?
Right.
We're really not procrastinating. We just have a lot to do.
Yeah.
We will actually be putting up a video at some point about the progress of my wedding invitations. And those took a long, long time. Labor of love, dedication, but all scrapbooking. And we really loved them. They look really pretty. Anyway, so we're gonna get back to our Technique Tuesday for today. Paper bags. We are using our Floral Snowflakes stamp and thin cut here. We're only using the stamp part. And we are also using, this is a very old stamp. This is called Bright All Night. It was an old Hostess Reward stamp. And we are using our Erin's hand alphabet. And we are also using our months of the year December, which looks like this. So we're gonna show you how we're making gift bags and how you guys can make it too. So once again, blank bag, and that's all you need. I'm actually gonna end up using one that Mom already stamped on the back. But this is just because we wanted something very simple on the back. We just wanted it to like have something at least on the back, but you're gonna see how we create the front. So what I have here is I have an assortment of different snowflakes, kind of like if I would just be making my own background paper or anything like that. If you don't know how to do that, if you haven't seen that video, you can find it in our playlists. It's called Creating Background Paper, and we show you all of our tips and tricks about creating backgrounds. But what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to use first and second generation stamping, and we're going to go from there. So to start, I just have an array of the snowflakes. As you see, I just have a tissue here in case I go into the ink to kind of wipe everything off. I wanted some different sizes and things like that, and I'm just going to start to stamp, and you're going to kind of see how this lays out. Mom also brought up a good point that you don't have to make these just for like bags or like gifts for one person. We're actually doing these as favors for the wedding for the people who are staying at or who did stay in our hotel block yesterday. So these have already been given out at this point, but just want to show you this, and yeah, I'm gonna get stamping. All right, so all stamped up. I did have one that I was working on up top, so I'm kind of like following a pattern that I had created. But that's basically it. So second and first generation stamping on this. If I did accidentally have some ink on like the block corners like this one, and I hit the corner, what I do is I just take one of the small stamps at the very end and I try to stamp over those little imperfections, because when you're doing these in bulk and handing them out to a lot of people, they're not going to notice the imperfections that us scrapbookers will. So I just try to cover them up a little bit, but if there is an imperfection on here, like let's say something didn't stamp right because of the string or something like that, I don't think too much of it, because remember, you're doing this in bulk and it's handmade, and you know, everybody will think it's beautiful anyway. So our next step, I'm gonna let Mom step in and I'm gonna take out the bluebird, and she's gonna come in with the sapphire.
All right, so our next step is we are going to, since these are presents for our guests in the hotel, we're just going to put our hashtag, which is just mired, and the alphabet only has one E. So what April did was she placed this on our Versamat and made it straight, and then she left spaces for the two other E's that we have to stamp afterwards.
Usually I try to use this little line on the end of the block, but Mom told me to use the Versamat. It works so much easier.
Yeah,
If you don't have a Versamat, use the line on the block because that will help you.
And when you're putting it on the Versamat, obviously you're gonna put it down exactly the way you see it, because then you're gonna take your block and you're gonna pick it up with the block. Okay. So when you're stamping a bag, just make sure when you're stamping the front, especially with something like this, that you're above this line, because if you don't, the impression you make may not come out perfectly. I'm just gonna move this actually. I know April was stamping her snowflakes off the bag, but I just wanna see the Versamat. So I'm gonna go above the line to about here. I'm gonna be very careful because I know that I just have a little bit too much ink on that block. But if you just go straight up, straight down, and then straight up, you're not gonna get anything on there. So I'm gonna fill in those two E's later. And now I'm gonna take the champagne glasses from the December stamp, and I'm just gonna stamp it right here. And I know that's gonna be on that little part, but I'm just gonna press down to make sure that that impression comes out.
It looks so cute. And then basically all we have to do is just put those E's on it. So super easy making gift tags, bags, gift tags. These are bags.
And another tip is you're not gonna be moving the E every time. Just if you have a mass production like this, you're just gonna set this up once, use it for as many bags as you have, and then you're gonna go back and take out the letters that you need to finish up.
Yeah. All right, that's Technique Tuesday.
And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. But yeah, that's what we gave out for our hotel favors. I hope that you guys liked what they looked like. I think they went over well with everybody.
Oh yeah, I think so.
So that was really nice, and everybody loved getting a little bag. So we will see you next Tuesday. Remember, we do have our scrapbooking weekend, our physical in-person weekend in March. And we did just sign contracts for October of 2022. We also signed contracts for January of 23 and March of 23. So we'll be getting those out very shortly. So if you would like to join us for an in-person weekend, they're coming for you. So, all right. Happy New Year. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. Ready?
Okay, this is going to be interesting. It didn't stamp very well, so I'm just trying to make sure. Oh!
October of 2021? 22. Ooh,